The city breathed, a concrete lung exhaling shadows. Deep within its steel ribs, a prize shimmered, unseen, almost untouched. But whispers travel, like rogue currents in the air. A plan began to form, a dangerous, beautiful idea. The kind that changes everything, or ends it. For some, it waited for the right touch, the right mind. He was known only as the Architect, a name spoken in hushed tones, if spoken at all. His motives were never simple. Gold was dross, currency a vulgarity. He sought the impossible, the elegant solution, the perfect equation of risk and reward. This heist was a canvas. He intended to paint a masterpiece of audacity, of sheer unadulterated nerve. The target, the Atlas Depository, a fortress of modern finance. They called it impenetrable, a laughable assertion to men like him. Its vaults held more than money. They held secrets, reputations, the kind of leverage that shifted global power. The challenge was the true jewel. The rest was merely glitter, a delightful bonus. He coveted the act itself. A team was needed, not thugs, artists, specialists in the subtle craft of acquisition. He knew them, of course. Their legends preceded them, each a ghost in their own right. Untraceable, unflappable, recruited with care. For a symphony of silence and precision, they would answer his call. They always did. For him, they would risk it all. The planning was an obsession, a meticulous descent into detail. Days bled into weeks, weeks into months, a full year consumed. Every angle scrutinized, every variable calculated. Contingency plans branched like fractals. Nothing left to chance. Chance was for amateurs, for the unlucky, for the dead. This was different. This was art. She was called Lyra, the chameleon. Her face, a shifting landscape. Her identity, a borrowed coat. She could walk through walls, metaphorically, of course, usually. Her skill was infiltration, becoming anyone, anywhere. Her stake in this, escape from a past that clung like cobwebs. A past she aimed to burn to ash. This job was her fire. Every fortress has a crack, a human element. They found theirs in Mr. Abernathy. Head of security, a man of routine and hidden desires. A weakness exploited, not with threats, but with understanding. His price was steep, not money. A clean slate for a troubled daughter, a father's love, a powerful motivator, a predictable vulnerability. He would comply. The tools were bespoke, crafted for specific moments, silent, efficient, miniaturized cameras, nearly invisible, audio dampeners, thermal scramblers, magnetic pulse emitters, not just gadgets, these were keys, designed to unlock the impossible, each one tested, perfected, ready for their quiet performance, under immense, crushing pressure. They would not fail. The night arrived, cloaked in an indifferent moon. The city hummed, unaware, a symphony of distant sirens. The team moved, like whispers in the ventilation shafts, shadows merging with deeper shadows, each member a phantom. Their purpose, a singular, silent beat. The air was electric, charged with unspoken tension, waiting. Inside, the execution began, a ballet of illicit grace. Timing was paramount, each movement rehearsed, to the microsecond. Infrared grids, pressure plates, sonic detectors. The Atlas Depository boasted layers of defense, layers they peeled back, one by one, with chilling precision, like surgeons excising a tumor, delicately, deadly. Then a flaw in the perfection, a change in patrol schedules, unforeseen, unaccounted for. 2 guards, ahead of time. Hearts pounded in the sudden silence. Discovery meant failure. Worse, capture. Lyra acted, a whispered lie, a misdirection. Her calm, a fragile shield against rising panic. The moment stretched, then passed. Danger averted, barely. The vault door loomed, circular, immense, a steel sentinel. This was Kai's domain. The whisper, his fingers sensitive as seismographs. He listened to the tumblers, coaxing them. Each click, a small victory, time dilated. The world narrowed to the cool steel, the faint sounds within. Then a final soft thud. Open. Victory tasted sweet. Dawn painted the city in hues of gray and gold. The heist was done. The vault empty, not of everything, but of its most prized possession. The news exploded. Disbelief, outrage, a touch of admiration, an impossible theft. The authorities scrambled, chasing echoes, grasping at smoke. They would find nothing, only absence. The team dissolved, as planned, each member vanishing back into the anonymity they cherished, their shares secured, or so they believed. The architect watched from afar, a ghost overseeing his dispersed specters. The spoils were secondary, always secondary. The real game was still in play. It had only just begun. He knew. A message reached Lyra, days later, not from the architect, from Mr. Abernathy, the inside man. He wasn't supposed to contact anyone. He was dead, or so the news reported, a staged suicide. The message contained a single encrypted file. A new player had entered the game, or an old one revealed. The stakes just escalated. Wildly, the architect smiled. The file Abernathy sent Lyra? It was bait, planted by him. The true target was never the vault's contents. It was a person, someone who would react to the theft, someone powerful, someone who believed they were untouchable. The heist was merely the overture. The real performance? Unmasking a far greater conspiracy. The true prize was justice, or perhaps revenge. The game, as they say, was afoot, and he was always several moves ahead. Always.